How long have you been a Sunday school teacher in the midst of being an attorney and a prosecutor?
Probably, I would say 8 years.
Really?
I help with the children's church as well downstairs, where we have a program in the lower level of the church so that the kids can get something out of the church program that, you know, because some things they talk about upstairs with the adults.
Yes.
The kids aren't there yet, you know, as far as hearing a sermon about the way things are today or how to strive and make it or succeed.
Right.
Pastor Robeson does an excellent job teaching and training us. But, you know, at the same time, you know, when you're talking about 5 to 12-year-olds, sometimes you got to bring it down to their level. And so that's what we try to do down there in the children's church. And in addition to that, like I said, I help with the Sunday school program where my assistant teacher, who I'm her assistant really, Regina Packard, I help her. And, you know, we have the junior high kids.
Okay.
And so, you know, it's a very fun thing to do. I get a lot out of it. My mentor, Kenny O'Neill, he was my Sunday school teacher and one of the mentors. I grew up in a single family home. My mom and my father divorced when I was 2, so I didn't have the experience of having my father in the household. But there were a lot of men at First Corinthian who I looked to, who helped me become who I am today. You know, Kenny O'Neill and Pastor Peter Codor, who's passed on now. And a lot of gentlemen there. So Kenny O'Neill was my influence, and he was my Sunday school teacher, and I try to emulate myself when I teach the kids after him.
Well, as an attorney, when you're in court, because you do have an influence of God within you, do you ever have a little empathy sometimes for some of the, I don't even, they're not clients, when they're the plaintiffs, are they? When they come before you?
Right. The way I view it is this. I think you have people who've made a mistake, and then you have a very few who are actually criminals. I mean, it's like they have a mentality that way. But either way, when I go into my job, what I do is, especially at the time of trial, I don't never pray for victory. What I do is I pray for justice before I start. And that way, whether or not I win the case or I lose the case, I know in the end that my prayer was that the justice be done. Yes, I do have empathy, and sometimes when I wonder why am I having empathy, a lot of the older attorneys and judges will tell me oftentimes the day you stop having empathy is the day you have to stop doing this job.
Wow.
Because as a prosecutor, we are not only protecting the rights of the entire citizens of Lake County, of the victim, but we're also, you know, protecting the rights of the defendant too, to make sure that his rights, his constitutional rights, are adhered to as well. So.